the Brisbane Broncos season preview 2025. Michael Maguire and Kevin Walters out. Yes, the Broncos are in big trouble, or they're going to turn it around and we go from rock stars to all stars. That's what all the Broncos fans were having for. It's been a long time between drinks since 2006 when they lifted their trophy. It's nearly 20 years, folks. The Broncos need to deliver, and last time they were in the grand final, 2015, and we know what happened there. Milford was pretty much going to be man of the match, and then a little bit of magic from Michael Morgan and Kyle Fought, and then Thurston finished it off. Yes, that is the Brisbane Broncos. What will happen this season? To me, Michael Maguire, he's a hard taskmaster, and we know what happened before with a hard taskmaster. At teams, they fizzle out pretty quickly. Can he get them going enough to win a premiership quickly? We will see. So what are some of the questions about the squad? Cobbo and Stags. Will they be here? Will they be gone? From all in the mail, that Cobbo will be gone. But again, it's a new coach, and Michael Maguire likes what he sees. Maybe he stays and containing Stags goes. So if you're looking long term, you'd go Cobbo every day of the week, in my opinion. But then there's a question mark, is Cobbo going to be one of those washouts like Josh Schuster and the likes that go out the back door? So what else? Adam Reynolds. Yes, Adam Reynolds, injury prone of late, and will he be there? Will him and Ben Hunt work together in the halves if that's what they do to start the season? I'm not 100% convinced that will work. I think you could easily put Billy Walters in at 6 if you need to, and keep Ben Hunt at 9, so he's hooker the whole season. That's the way I would go if I was looking to start the season off fully equipped to ready to go, while Ezra is out, obviously. But what about the alpha male? Do they have the alpha male in the forward pack? That is my biggest question. They got gun players. They got Payne Haas and Patrick Henry. They're gun players, but are they that alpha male? Are they that dog that they need? And that is my question mark. I don't think they have that dog type of player. You bring in a Willie Mason or a Lux into this team, boom, a Ruben Wiki. I think this team would be absolute chance to win the comp. But they might be their downfall that they are missing their horse, their person to do that. Or can a young gun like Xavier Williamson or Benjamin Tekora, come up to another level and be that dog? They need a dog, and they got to find a dog quickly. Let's see if Michael Maguire can find that dog. Ezra will this saga continue to drain them all season, and that's why they struggle to make any good inroads. The Kevin Walters fallout with the old boys, or the old boys are disappointed Kevin Walters got flicked the way he did. Potentially it might have been the right move, but was it the right way to do it? Probably not. Do they have the world-class player too? That is the question mark over the squad. Reece Walsh, I suppose, is the closest to it at his best, but they lack a world-class player like a Cleary, a Thurston, and the likes. That is what they're missing. Cameron Smith, they're missing that gun player. And it might be the question mark on their downfall of winning this premiership. Can Michael Maguire get the best out of Reece Lightning instead of him playing with his hair pretty boy? Can he turn him into a superstar? And hold out Kalen Ponga out of the Origin squad again, because on current form, Kalen Ponga in, Reece Walsh out. So can Reece Walsh turn it around? And that's my prediction. He will turn it around and make a big play for the big guns. But win the premiership, not 100% sure on that. Anyway, let's have a look at the Brisbane Broncos 1-17 in my opinion, where I would play everyone in the squad. And if you like or dislike, just leave a comment down below. Anyway, let's get into it. Fullback pretty much names himself Reece Walsh. On the wing, Dane Mariner and Jesse Arthur. The centres, the Selwyn Cobbo and Containing Stags. There's talk that Selwyn Cobbo is going to go to the wing, which I think is a good option as well. But that makes who's going to go to the other position. Obviously, one of the Jesse Arthurs or Dane Mariner come into centre. It's pretty simple. But outside of that, they haven't got much depth in the back line, unless there's some young gun that's going to bounce out of the traps. Now, 6, Ezra while he's not playing, I would put Billy Walters there for now. That's what I'd be doing to partner Adam Reynolds. Payne Haas and Xavier Williamson are going to be my props, with Ben Hunt on hooker, with obviously a backup option is Billy Walters, and the likes of Corey Pakes, and the likes of a lot not going to get game time, Blake Moser. So it's going to be interesting how they work around all that, because they've got too many hookers, that's for sure. Brendan Piakura and Jordan Riki and Patrick Carrigan, that's pretty simple. He's talked to Patrick Carrigan, might go to prop. I won't mind if he turns into the alpha male going to prop. I'm not going to disappoint with that. Blake Moser or Billy Walters on the bench. I think when Ben Hunter's playing hooker, I think Billy Walters is my bench player, but he can cover more positions. Martin Tapo, he keeps on biting the button, but he might be the bull they need. But obviously you could have Corey Jensen there. No problem swapping that one out. Kobe Harrington and Benjamin Takura might get a bit more game time. But you got the likes of Jack Gawalski, Tyson Smoothie, Jock Madden. I mean, there's too many hookers, really, to be honest. Corey Pates, Isaac Leota, big raps around this boy, so we'll see how he goes. But yes, for you Broncos fans out there, where do I see the weaknesses? Out wide, I see weakness. They're just not quite the type. They have Selwyn Colbert can be their gun player. Tony Stacks is pretty good. The others are just solid, but I think that Selwyn Colbert maybe back to the wing is a good option to be devastating best. But they just don't have that superstar speed out wide. That's my concern. The halves will end up being the number 7 in the end of the day. I don't know, potentially. With some alpha males out there, he might alpha male his way into the number 7 jersey, and I think there could be curtails for the Broncos season. Forward pack, that's the alpha dog. I think they got everything else, but I don't know if they got that alpha male. Can Xavier Williamson be that man? I mean, Payne Haas has to be, but Payne Haas is not that type of player. They need a dog. They got to find a dog, and they need to find it quick. And really, they don't have much backup. But a lot of NRL clubs are starting to have this issue. They don't have a lot of backups. They've got to rely on the young talent to get them through. So they're definitely a top 8 team, I think. But to win the premiership, they have the ingredients to win the premiership. Don't get me wrong. They got the ingredients. It's just whether or not Michael Maguire can get the best out of them all season long and ready and firing come finals time. That is the question mark. Kerry Walters did it back in 2023. But I got forgotten about in 2024. But can they get back to the grand final? Potentially. Am I going to say they're going to make the grand final? You'll have to find out later when I do a review of my top 17 to first after we've gone through all the season previews of all the teams. But Broncos are definitely in the mix for the top 8 for sure. But yes, to me, it's going to be an interesting season for them. I think they should make the top 8, but there's no guarantee. And whether they go all the way to the big dance, a lot of work to be done. But if Reece Walsh turns up, if Ezra Madden comes back good, Ben Hunt does his job at 9, Adam Reynolds stays fit, then you're halfway close to at least getting to the preliminary final, at least grand final. I'm not sure if they got the gun star to get them their premiership they're wanting. Reece Walsh should be placed to his best. He can be their man. We will see. Anyway, that's the Barry Charles Footy Show for this episode. The Brisbane Broncos. The Dragons will be up next.